Hey Project Runway, I'm Alice, or as other people know me, Witch Doctor. I'm a freaky, weird fashion designer from Austin, Texas, and I've always been obsessed with counterculture and niche aesthetic. In high school, the clothes I could buy couldn't fit my unique taste, and I taught myself to sew. During that time, I organized tons of local underground fashion shows and would constantly produce. Delving into fashion then really saved my life. I experienced a lot of uncontrollable darkness at that time, and being able to create my own sparkly neon shield around me let me hold on to the core goodness of a person I was. Even then, I was fascinated with pushing boundaries and reinventing what counts as clothing. In my early 20s, I stopped sewing and pursued a career in creative advertising. It was a compromise between my artistic self and being a functioning member of society. After school, I got a lame corporate job that didn't represent who I was. If you have a compulsion to create something like I do for fashion, you can't compromise it. You can't bury it, you can't deny it, and you can't forget about it. And if you do, you'll never be happy. In the last 8 months, I started the brand Witch Doctor. The name actually came from my super corporate job. I would always come into work in bright clothes, green drink in hand, and talk about weird concepts or natural healing. It made all the frat grads extremely uncomfortable, and they started calling me Witch Doctor behind my back. At one point, a coworker approached me as if he was concerned for my well-being and asked me, "Do you know what they call you?" I didn't know, and I started laughing when he immediately whispered it in my ear. I loved it. I had never been given a nickname, much less one that was supposed to be an insult. It was perfect for a brand name, as my purpose for creating has always been to reclaim one's true power. My work is all about that process of taking back terms and concepts that were once used to oppress people and making them a tool of empowerment. My clothes have been described as outlandish and risque, and it's true. It's a hyperbolic embrace of the female form and its power. It's about taking back the body from being objectified and highlighting it as the true magical being it is. It's been 8 months since I started to pursue fashion professionally, and the reception I've gotten has been unbelievable. I can barely keep up with the inquiries for pieces, styling jobs, and shoots. I think people are ready for a brand that isn't about looking pretty or following trends. My work has substance, and people find that refreshing. As of now, I'm involved in numerous local fashion shows, live model installations, and working with styling up-and-coming bands. My work was recently featured in South by Southwest, and I plan to be a part of Austin Fashion Week. I need Project Runway's help to take my work to the next level and gain national visibility. I want to live and breathe my work. I want to be challenged. I know this is my pathway to get there.